Hi guys, I hope you all are safe and fine. In this video, we will be seeing how to make a beautiful at the same time very easy Ganesh idol. During this corona pandemic, it would be really hard for us to go out and get an own idol for us. Also, for the Visarjan, we can't go out. Then why don't we try something new? Now we will see how to make an Ganesh idol by ourselves with the things which we have already in our home. Also, you can do the Visarjan in your own home and see it grow into a plant or a tree. So this is like a 2 for 1 offer where we will be celebrating our Ganesh Chaturthi in a very eco-friendly way. At the same time, we will be promoting to the society by growing a tree. So, can we do it? Let's see the materials that we need to make the idol. Good quality garden soil. You can even use clay, but consider the seed which you are going to put inside. Some seeds have limited growth in clay, that's why. The quantity depends upon the size and the model that you are going to make. Some hard base to keep your idol. This will help you to shift the idol for drying and other purposes easily. The seeds that you are going to put inside, I have taken brinjal seeds. Make sure that the seeds are potent enough to grow. Some amount of atta or rice flour. When you mix atta with the clay, you can make smaller ornamentation and other decorations easily. Things that could help you to make the idol. I have taken a clay modeling kit over here. If you don't have it, you can cut the ice cream sticks into desired shapes and then you can use it. These would help you to bring in the desired shape and curves. Let's start making it. I'm shifting my soil into an open plate so that it will be easier for me to make it. Make sure that your contents doesn't have any small pebbles or smaller twigs and everything because it might disturb you while molding the idol. Once you make sure that there are none of them, let's start adding water. Start by adding very little amount of water. Even if it is dry, you can add more water, but once if you add excess water, taking back to the required form will be very hard. So make sure that you don't add excess water. You can wear a glove if you want to, but I prefer working with bare hands personally. Bring it to the texture of an chapati dough that we make in our home. The shape should retain if you mold it. Oops, I added some excess amount of water. Don't worry, if you do it, you can add some amount of excess dry soil to it and then bring it back to the required texture. This is the perfect texture to make an idol. It should be similar to the chapati dough which we make in our homes. Rather, we can say that the texture of play dough which we get from toy shops. If you make a ball, it should retain its shape. And if you try to press it, there should be minimal amount of cracks. So we will be working on the base that we have taken. Here I have taken an terracotta tile. The major parts of the idol will be made using basic shapes. So I have taken one big ball for the stomach of Ganesh, another big one for the base, one ball in the size of 3/4 of the bigger one for the head, two small balls half the size of the bigger ball for the legs, and other two small ones for the hands and other ornamentation. I have taken one of the biggest balls. This will be the stomach of our Ganesh. Inside this, we will be placing the seeds that we have got. This is the best suitable place to have your seeds. Make a small hole using your thumb and then transfer the seeds into the hole. Make sure that all the seeds are nearly at the center of the ball and again close the hole and make it into a spherical shape. During the puja days, maybe from 3 to 11 days, these seeds will start to germinate. Once you do the Visarjan in a pot or at your garden, the seeds will start to grow immediately into plants. Now I'll show you how to make the head. This is the easiest way where you can make an Ganesh idol. Place it in your palm use two of your fingers and press the sides of it. You can see that the face is starting to take shape. Now at the sides, you can see the places of two ears, right? Start pressing them. This will give you the ears of Ganesh. You can automatically see that the parts of the face are taking shape. Make sure that there are no holes or cracks whatsoever. To make the place for neck and also to divide the trunk, remove the part which I show here. Before finishing this, let's make the base and the body for the Ganesh. Keep it aside, take one of the biggest balls and then flatten it on the base to make the pedestal for the Ganesh idol. Once you do it, place the ball in which we have the seeds on top of it. This will be the stomach. Now, take one of the medium sized balls and make it into a cuboidal or cylindrical shape. Place it upon the stomach and curve it up. This will be the shoulders for the Ganesh idol. To make sure that our parts stay together, leave some water before you join these two parts. Now take a small amount of clay and divide it into two. Now tap them like a patty and then stick them to the torso. This will be the chest. Once you do it, place the head on top of this. You can see that the Ganesh idol is taking shape. Since it is an important part, make sure that it sticks properly to the body. For the legs, take the medium sized balls and make it into a cylindrical shape. See, this is very easy. Once you do that, you can stick it to the bottom of the stomach. Similarly, make the other leg too. The positioning of the two legs is your wish. In a very similar way, make two smaller cylinders for the arms. Now, properly fix it with the elbows that we made before. Most probably, both the arms will be resting upon the thighs of the Ganesha. There won't be a need for an extra support. The positioning and the gesture of the hand is your wish. Make it in any way you want, but the steps are the same. Now let's go back to the head. Can you see these 2 points? Let's press it further to make sure that the ears are shown separately. Now, little by little, by pressing the trunk, you can extrude it and turn it to the desired shape. Adding little water now and then will relax the toughness of the clay. Actually, I will be placing a modak in his left hand, so I have shaped the trunk as if it is reaching it. Now I am just improving the shape of the face by adding more details to the trunk, the forehead, etc. These can be done by adding small amount of clay and then shaping it. Lol, don't panic, those aren't eyes. Those are the two bumps which we see on the forehead of an elephant. When you make the clay into very small shapes like those chains and everything, it tend to break easily. So to prevent this, I am adding a little amount of wheat flour or rice flour to the soil and making it into a mixture so that which will help you to shape the soil easily.
But reduce the usage of atta as much as possible. Use the atta only in very limited places because later I found that during the Visarjan, the dough which we made using the atta takes much more time to dissolve. So better reduce the use of it as much as possible. Use only when required.
Now I am making a turban for him. You can either make it as a crown, a turban, or even you can leave it as it is. Now I am making a garland for him. I am just adding other smaller ornaments. Now let's make the palm of the god. Some people find it very hard to make it, so watch it carefully. It's gonna be very easy. Take a small part of the clay and make it into an ellipsoidal shape. This will be the palm. For the thumb finger, make a slight cut over there and separate it from the other fingers. This will be the Abhaya Hastam. See, it's very easy. Now fix it carefully with the right elbow. Now I am making all those ornamentation and everything. You can add how much ever you want and whatever you want. It's very easy. Everything starts with a cylindrical shape. Make it and fix it at the required places. I have given sets of necklaces. Also, I have added the leg ornaments to anklets. Also, I have added a border for the dhoti. Now I am using my clay modeling tool to make designs in the dhoti. If you have it, you can make the same, or you can explore your creativity by adding your own designs. I have used the same to make all other ornaments too. I have used the same to make all other ornaments too. Add more details to your idol before it dries. If it is dry, you can apply some little amount of water and then do it. Our idol is almost ready. This is the very easiest way where you can make your own idol. The basic idol is now complete. I have a plan of giving it a lotus pedestal. If you wish, you can continue with me, or you can leave it as it is. To give a lotus base, first I am increasing the height of the pedestal. Keep the idol aside and take an good amount of clay and flatten it to make an cylindrical shape. Then place your idol firmly by adding a little amount of water, but always make sure that the parts are stuck together firmly. I have made this new cylinder with lesser radius than the original one because the lotus base will look good in this way. To make the petals, we have a very easy way. I have taken a broken plastic spoon. You can even take a silver spoon, it's not a problem. Take the spoon, dip it in water and make it wet so that the petal will come out of it easily. Then take some clay and press it firmly. Remove the excess clay which comes out of it. If you do 1 or 2 petals, you will automatically know the quantity to put inside it. Once you did it, press on one side and pull it out. The petal will automatically come out. You can see that it is naturally polished and have an petal kind of look. I am doing it again. Take a spoon, make it wet and put some clay in it and press it firmly to make the shape. Then press on one side to pull the petal out of the mold. I have already made some and kept it ready for us, so I'll show how to fix them. Start with placing the petals. Better you place the first petal not in the center but to a little sideways so that it will look good. For the second row, place the petals in between the 2 petals which are underneath. Similarly, continue placing the petal rows till it fills the whole of the base. This will really look good. The blooming petals will naturally give you a very beautiful look. I forgot to say you something. Before placing the petals, shift the idol and the base to a permanently hard base. The terracotta tile which I used was just a temporary one. I have shifted it to a cardboard base. Now let's see how to make the Vahana of Ganesh, the mouse. This is a very easy 3-step process. Take a medium sized and a small sized ball. Make one into an ellipsoidal shape, kind of oval shape. To make the face, use 2 of your fingers and press simultaneously on both sides. It will automatically give you the face of a mouse. To make the ears, press on 2 sides of the head. It's very easy, right? Now fix the head with the body firmly. To make the legs, roll a little amount of clay in this manner, press it and then fold it and just stick it to make the legs. Even the hands will be made using the same manner but with a little lesser amount of clay. For the tail, roll a little amount of clay into a thin strand. Use the clay mixed with atta for this because this thin clay will tend to break easily. So here we finally made our idol. So beautiful, right? It's very easy, it won't take you more than half an hour. Also, making your own idol will give you a different feel. You should try this for sure. So our Ganesh with his cute mouse is ready. I have painted a little. Even if you want to paint, you can try it. Use acrylic colors because if you use poster color or any other paint, the colors will be absorbed in the mud, the clay. So better use acrylic colors. Even when using acrylic colors, there is a small disadvantage. If you wish to paint it fully, then it will take lots of time to dissolve when you do the Visarjan. So if you are painting, do the painting in a minimum amount. You can, but try to reduce the paint that you apply. Because it may also affect your plant which is about to grow. You can do this, friends. Don't take a risk by going out to buy an idol for this Ganesh Chaturthi. You can do this beautiful at the time, very easiest Ganesh idol. So try it in your home. You will do a great job for sure. You are making an eco-friendly Ganesh idol for the celebrations. At the same time, you are promoting to the society by planting a tree. You might ask that why are you saying it to be a tree when you just sowed an brinjal plant? I am doing this only this year because I don't have any seed. At the same time, I don't have any place in my home to plant a tree. But you can try it for sure. Can you see the small tree over here? This was planted for the last year's Ganesh Chaturthi. And the two trees behind it, can you see those two big trees? Those were planted 2 years ago. We have collaborated 2 to 3 houses together and we made an Ganesh idol. And the tree which came from it, actually 2 years before there were 2 trees and we planted in the side of roads. Even you can do it, friends. Plant trees, save nature. I hope you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed it, click over here to subscribe. We will be discussing about very interesting things like the history and also the real meaning behind the traditions and all. So subscribe without fail. Also share as much as possible and put your comments in the comment box. Have a good day.